But yeah, I was gonna try and get to some.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to.
Hello.
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 Hello. Live in front of a studio audience. Welcome to Story of Seasons, fuckers. I lied. No, just
Okay.
kidding.
Oh, okay. Also fine.
I need to go save my game. I forgot I was starting this up. No, I hear. You know, I'll just make my character over again. It's fine.
Oh, is this the Harvest Moon, or is this one of them fake Harvest
Oh, no, no, no,
Moons?
no, no.
Oh, this is the real Harvest Moon.
Yeah, so
This is the OG Harvest
so like
Moon.
dead ass, straight up current, like anything that has Harvest Moon on it is ostensibly
Yo,
wearing.
Raincoat, hello?
Oh, this isn't out yet, but it
What's
will
all
be
that
soon.
stuff?
Oh, so you see.
Why do you have 4 of them?
Oh, let me clarify that for you really quickly. So, here's the fun thing about this. I wanted to get the special, like, physical edition that had the funny plushie of the cute anime girl with it. But the problem is that GameStop told me, hey, you're getting this on the 14th of July, and the game comes out in 2 days.
Oh no. How terrible.
So I went, fuck that shit. So I got the digital deluxe edition, which includes a digital art book, a digital soundtrack, and a fucking novel. You know how like they like to include novels in their books in their fucking games sometimes? He did that again. Anyways, this comes out Friday. I don't know if we're gonna do anything with that. We might. Let's see. Where the fuck did I put that? Apologies for the scary nun. No, okay, wait. I definitely have played it more than Signalis on this. Where the fuck did it go? You know what? Here, wait a second. I can just sort by recently played. There we are. Oh no, did Discord freeze up again? Hello? Oh, that seems like a Discord froze moment. Hold on. Fun times. That's definitely software.
That.
Alright, yeah, Discord fucking froze on me. What was the last thing I said before it shut me out?
You were talking about the special edition, the novel, like you know the novel.
Yeah. You know like how, what is it, Ultra Despair Girls came with a bonus novel? It's like that.
Okay.
It's weird that it's all like separate programs on your Switch and not just menu inside the game. It's got...
comes out on Friday, and I don't know if we're gonna do something with that or not.
It depends.
I was gonna check something.
I just also know if you were gonna play the new Harvest Moon, I would have fallen asleep fast.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Why did you get no sleep last night, Con?
No, I woke up late this morning. I'm just tired now.
I want to see who's the composer for this game. Also, here, let me fucking let me put it back up on the screen again for you guys.
Thank you.
There we go.
Where's AC?
Oh yeah, shit. Where is AC? Fuck.
You just now noticed he's not here.
Listen, AC doesn't show up. AC doesn't show up for a lot of.
Oh,
usually.
He said they haven't paid me, which I thought it was the game I was in, but I'm unsure how long it will take them to notice.
What's up now?
Huh?
He said it in another server. What? What do you mean? I see you, Rindy. What? How does he see me? Is he watching? He's watching on the Twitch. That son of a bitch. AC is watching. I'm pretty sure AC is watching us on the Twitch right now.
So do we get his characters or?
Fucking.
Hello. You mean his character? His first dude died immediately.
I mean, are you sure if he's dead for real? You never know. Could have been a body double.
The Huey Ryan. The Riley Freeman thing.
Oh no. Wait a minute.
Remember? Last time we had to go ahead and start through all that biz and we ended up quitting mid-trial, so we'll have to fast forward through all of that.
That's right. I saved. That's right.
You forgot.
I saved right in the middle of this bit. Yeah, okay. That's good. Alright, so we can just skip.
Do you remember
the post thing.
Do you remember exactly where we were?
Well here, you know what? I don't think I have to because I took
there you
a
go.
picture.
There you go.
So look for it, however incompetent triggered the trap.
Oh god,
oh no worries.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hot dog.
Oh well, now I can't see words. How are we gonna catch this?
Pish
shit?
posh.
Let's see. So learn to wrap a nylon string around the clay. Yeah. Okay. So
Yep.
that bit I remember. Yep.
We just shaped clay with our hands. We never did anything that advanced.
Man, you are skipping before we can read what they say. We will not know.
No. I know we passed this.
We're past this.
I'll stop for when Ideal starts talking. Okay, here we go. So hold on a second. The trace the gimmick left behind.
Not that.
Well, fortunately, I have to do this.
It was the scratches on the chandelier.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's two. We have to do 2 of these before we get back to where we were. Yeah.
You sure it was 2?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I did always
guess the
find
next
it weird how in Danganronpa your like mouth losing gets you like automatically convicted, even though like a lot of the times you're never even a suspect to begin with.
It's like you lose all credibility and everyone thinks you lying your ass off, basically.
I know, but like, why does that automatically get you convicted? Like, why can't it just be like, oh, they got it wrong?
Because it's a video game.
They just stopped trusting you and they convicted the wrong person. Everybody died, and the Blackened got away.
It is very strange. Like, you'd think it would be like whoever is currently suspected wrongly would be the one. If you fail to defend them.
Okay, so here, I think we're getting close back to where we were.
Pulls out worst counter argument. Gets suspected.
You're loud.
So let me just double check the thing again.
Oh, Makoto makes the worst counter argument of all time. Asked to leave the school.
asked to die.
It'd be funny if like if his counter argument sucked so bad he just got to leave.
Why are you so fucking base boosted?
Thank
I
Monokuma's
don't know.
you fucking suck. Go away.
Oh,
It was
ooh.
Bookworm.
Yeah, it was Bookworm? Okay, cool. Hey, Bookie. Now we're very
this better?
trusted.
Down, colored bookie.
What, she's not placing bets on horses? What? No, that's not.
We
I feel like.
this piss with her.
Oh yeah, that's right, these two were talking.
Yep.
And it was about the fire being set in the fireplace so that way the gloves would be burned.
The funny gloves, that's right. Oh wait, hold up a second.
Oh, yeah, you were getting closer.
Okay, yeah, so the glove and then she throws it into the fireplace, yeah.
Also, I think a main reason I feel so sleepy is because I'm already in my favorite pajamas.
Oh, hell yeah.
It do be like that.
You know, actually, I wanted to ask really quickly, because I know that there's been some, like, background echoiness in my microphone recently. Since I put some shit up next to my microphone, is it less echoey?
I haven't heard
It's
an
less
echo.
echoey, yes.
Alright, thank
I have
goodness. I'll have, to
I
double
am.
check, I'll have to double check my audio later, but I think it should be better now.
I say I'm always a second away from my
Jesus
Why
Christ!
are you
Yeah, see,
No.
you
No,
see
man.
the,
Xbox
you
Live?
see the
And
bit
I
has
always-
to end.
And I always have him at 10%.
Mm-hmm. This isn't a bit? Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I think I normally
Lord,
keep
what
AC
If it's not the
a
bait, if
little.
it's a problem, yeah.
Oh, Mike
I think
issue.
I normally keep AC
Alright,
a
I
little
think we're
bit
getting there.
lower. 'Cause
We're
it
getting
feels
there.
Normally had AC
loud.
higher, now when
Not
I
account for
lower.
your presence, yes. Mm-hmm.
I like
That-
near consistently have B and Rindy at 200% because I can never
yeah.
fucking hear either of them.
You guys are unfortunately very quiet. Pretending to be a baby is not the win you think it is.
This is it.
Yep, here we go.
Yay! Okay. However, in confidence, you get the trap. Earlier than anticipated. What's more, he passed out in the entryway.
The Boss Baby sequel.
No! Mention the movie again, and I will fucking tell on you to the Discord.
Oh,
Tell on me for what?
oh my god,
The Discord police.
she's gonna tattle.
Alright. Is this better?
That's
Yes.
100% better. Holy
Thank you.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the culprit was likely panicking inside the manor. With all the windows fitted, the front door was the only means of escape. With this boy unconscious by the door, the chance of him waking and catching them as they fled was too great a risk. With no knowledge of his background or ability, it would be unwise to try and kill him, as the others were en route. The culprit opted to hide. Flustered, they saw their chance and used the fireplace to dispose of the evidence. Well, my deduction is quite sound, yes?
This level of deduction is possible.
For ideal detective.
Dude, no.
Oh, here, I'm gonna fucking move the text box.
To where?
A slightly higher up, because currently you can't see anything because of the fucking text box. I mean the chat box.
Oh.
Hold on a second. No one contradicts Holmes' statements. She's right. If there's any irregularity in the culprit's plan, it would be me. I may lack fuck! Goddamn, I didn't mean to do it that time!
What button do you keep pressing, dog?
I may lack
It
experience.
was on I may lack experience.
And I failed to save Senior. But it's thanks to me that a major flaw was introduced to the murderer's plan. It's a bit ironic, really.
What can I say? I've never considered that possibility. You have some nerve saying that after your misleading comments. I'd wager that you had this all figured out, but decided to stir the pot anyway. I love him.
Professional instigator.
Wait just a moment. No, wait just a moment. How can you be so certain that Gordon Duke is the culprit?
The nigga got quartered.
The Duke's murder, sir, Kakadu has been two simultaneous victims. Even with the deceased staff here, this case is entirely different.
And therein lies their second mistake, Posh.
Posh falls silent. Holmes turns her gaze to me, then smiles coldly before getting into the heart of the matter.
In the original plan, the individual who opened the door was intended to spring the trap and die along with Senior Detective. That is to say, failing to produce a second victim was the Quartering Duke's greatest mistake.
Beg pardon?
Oh.
They just fucked up.
Now I remember, when the trap sprung, I felt a pain in my head that led me to avoid the trap. By all means, I should have died right then.
They tried to kill someone who can see the future.
Mm-hmm. Thought that life would be a breeze.
That's so
You
right.
utter buffoon.
It's a breeze. Seeing trouble from the distance.
Yeah.
So he fucked up because incompetent dodged.
Future vision.
Yes.
It's the
They're
future
also
he can
incompetent.
see.
Dude, all he did
Can
was obey
see the
Piccolo
future.
at this point.
It's so mysterious to me.
In other words, I narrowly avoided a tragic fate as the Quartering Duke's latest victim. Whenever there is a flashback to I want the fucking like That's So Raven flashback noise to play. Like
Can you edit Can you edit the little spinny thing?
God, I wish. I can't do that live. I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Hold on, aren't we a bit quick to assume that this was the Duke's doing, just because there could have been two victims? I'd say it's you, but that's too obvious, my dude. Anyways, it may just be another copycat, you feel me?
Also, there's 2 bombs planted in his neck. I feel like he wouldn't want to kill anybody.
I mean, they'd have to
funsies.
prove it first.
True.
Exactly.
Stop asking questions you know the answer to, renegade detective. A fellow serial killer such as yourself ought to understand,
I feel like she's going, "That's why your mama dead." Like every single time she calls him a serial killer.
Vine boom. This was not simply to sow the seeds of discord. It was a declaration of war. Killing Senior in such a risky way is proof of that. Reveal the truth or you will all be dismembered. That is what he means to tell us. Things are getting interesting. I, for one, am ready to have a ball, my dear Holmes.
With Renegade Detective satisfied, Holmes claps once, turning the attention back to her.
Very good. Now, to briefly summarize.
Oh shit.
He's the fucking... Okay, hold on.
It's a Danganronping.
Alright.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I'm hitting this fucking... Alright. The Quartering Duke came to the island a few days prior to our arrival. Shut the fuck up. Murdered all personal presence.
For Ukraine?
This music is quite workable right now.
Throw that ass in a circle. He affixed Senior Detective to the chandeliers, ensuring he would be killed when it descended. Following that, the Duke left the manor. Later, while we were at the research facility, they sent a message to me using Senior's voice, luring a portion of our group back to the manor. In doing so, whoever opened the door to the manor would die at the same moment as Senior Detective, producing 2 victims, the Duke's modus operandi. This was also meant to conceal the Duke's presence and facilitate his escape amidst the chaos. Or so went the plan, at least. Damn, this shit's so jazzy, though. But it was at that exact moment when things went awry. When an unforeseen individual triggered the trap earlier than expected. This deviation prevented the culprit from fleeing. In their panic, they disposed of the evidence in the fireplace, but didn't burn it completely. So concludes my synopsis. Now we must ask, where is the Quartering Duke? Surely as the irregularity, you can tell us incompetent. What? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah.
You
He's
were
still inside
not
the
allowed
manor.
to fuck this one
He's still
up.
inside the manor. He's still inside the manor, or he's still inside the manor.
The Quartering Duke is inside the manor.
I'm surprised they don't end it with like period, question mark, and exclamation point.
I played a game
There we
today
go.
that had 3 options that were all I refuse with different amounts of exclamation marks.
You gotta play that. You gotta play that funny little quiz game for me more, Indy. It was very entertaining. Anywho, precisely, the quartering duke himself stands among our ranks. We must take advantage of this opportunity Incompetent has granted us. Having suffered blow after blow, it is now our turn to act. Hold on, can we go through the character roster real quick?
Sure, yeah.
Real quick, run the track. Who do y'all think it is in the grand scheme of things? Who do you think it is?
Renegade is way too fucking obvious.
It's not every. Okay, yeah, we all.
It's
know
not Renegade. It's never It's
I-
never Nagito.
I want to say Mystic.
Nah,
I was also.
that's too
I-
obvious.
I think maybe Workaholic.
Okay. Here's my theory. Here's my running
Clearly,
ongoing.
It's gotta be doleful.
It's gonna be
I hope it's
Doleful.
Doleful.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
really
that's gonna
hope
be
it's
it.
Doleful. But
Because-
I feel like Workaholic is more fitting. I don't know.
I feel like I'm
Workaholic is
feeling
too sad,
either
like,
it's doleful.
he
He's worked
fits
his
off my
ass off
creep
and he hasn't
factor.
gotten enough.
See, here's the thing: is that it's like I think it might be doleful too, but if it, that also feels kind of it's just like, oh, I'm such a sad little wilted flower.
It's an act.
Please take care of
He
me."
literally has
I
Nagito's
I have
me.
3 theories. The third one, I would be kind of mad if it was true.
What's your third one?
What's the third one?
Senior detective. He's not actually dead.
I'll put that in there.
I also thought that maybe one of them isn't actually the detective and it's just someone pretending to be the detective that it is. So, and if we go by that,
Voices,
then
yeah.
I feel
and beyond,
like
so
Gourmet
like going by
could
that logic, I feel Dolfu is most likely because it wouldn't have Dolfu actual ability, but if he knows where all the traps are because he set them up, then it can fake having Dolfu's ability.
Here's the thing.
Somebody
I have a-
killed
I have
Armor
I
and
have a
took the
theory that
suit.
Renegade
I
is
sincerely hope
probably
it's not
can.
Armor Detective.
No
I, mean,
way.
like,
No,
I feel like
honestly,
if it was Armor Detective, he wouldn't need to be hiding these. He could probably take some of these guys head on in a fight.
Say it with
And
me.
by some, I mean like most of them.
Anime roster.
Also, I have a theory that
Hello,
Renegade
kitty.
Detective might have been involved with the Quartering Duke at some point and may kill someone, but isn't the main
Yeah.
overarching
Yeah,
culprit.
Yeah, I
for
won't be
sure.
surprised if it kills someone.
Yeah, he's
bet
gonna
he
do
knows who
something
it
evil,
is.
and we
Yeah,
don't
that's
know what it
exactly.
is, but it's gonna be bad and it's gonna be evil. But we're gonna respect him because he made that decision.
Have we been spoiled on Umi Neko mysteries?
No, so I mean, my guess became
I
from like
mean,
that,
if-
but also like 9-9. Like I feel like it's just like I don't know.
The thing is, this
Yeah.
game is like trying to be every single like popular detective visual novel at once.
Oh yeah.
Are you saying this
You
game is
probably-
playing into many different tropes of the detective genre?
Ostensibly,
Noir,
yeah.
this is a chef
Kinda crazy.
salad
I-
with corn cobs.
Also, I have a crackhead idea.
Oh,
What's the
boy.
Let's hear
crackhead
it.
idea?
Although Renegade is not the culprit, I have a feeling Renegade might kill Ideal for reasons.
I don't think
Hmm.
Ideal's gonna die.
You know,
I think Ideal has
I
got
could see
something.
Renegade trying to.
I think it's very
And what?
strange
Kill
that they
himself
just
in the process?
made. I feel like it's very strange that they just made Ideal like spill the beans right away. So that makes you think there is another twist related to that coming later.
They've got
Maybe she isn't actually the girl from his childhood and just pretending to be or something like that.
AKA she's actually the quartering duke. But
Plus,
anywho,
Mhm.
plus she also has the ability to mimic other people's voices too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
honestly,
She
She
She can
did
do
specifically show that, yeah.
my top 3 is Doleful, Ideal, and Senior. Like that's my
It could
in
be
that
a thing about
particular
like how
order.
like because like she's a clairvoyant and she kind of knows, or at least it is implied that she's a clairvoyant in the same way that you are. So she probably knows
Yeah.
more about certain things and could just be like orchestrating events in a certain way so that
Yeah. Not
I feel
necessarily
like
like
I
evil for
fear if it's Ideal, we're going into some 999 vibes. Anyway, okay, the game is afoot. Let's bring an end to this tragedy, drenched in deceit.
case overview. So does that mean that some people... Oh, you know what this means? There's probably going to be a good chance that someone's going to kill somebody based off of suspicion alone.
Maybe.
Possibly, but
Like, I feel like having the culprit card gives the implication that it's going to be like there could be more than one culprit at one point or another.
hey, you got an
Who do you
S-ring.
think is gonna die next? I bet on armor.
Sure thing, girl. But can we like put
I could see like downtown.
Mm.
Sorry.
I can see
Yeah.
downtown too. She's right there on screen.
Bro, same.
I'm down high.
Wait, hold
Sorry,
on a
I'm
second.
getting
Hold on, I
downtown
can't see
and
shit. Let me open
JoJo
my
could be
eyes.
friends.
Sure thing, girl. But can we like put a pause on the whole investigation thing?
Oh boy,
What?
it's time for the social relaxation portion of the game.
Oh yeah.
Given the situation, downtown's casual demeanor feels monumentally out of place.
We've pretty much solved the mystery. All we gotta do now is like catch the bad guy, yeah? Why don't we take a break and chill for a bit? No lie, I am mad hungry right now. Besides, it's not like talking in circles is gonna go anywhere if we're all running on empty. She's got a point, you know.
Here, here, lady downtown. Pray, let us heed her wisdom.
Boy, how do you intend to eat?
The culprit was unable to make their escape, correct? In which case, we have to regain our strength and prepare for the battles to come.
Regain y'all strength. Y'all just been walking around. Anyway.
They've been thinking really
like
hard.
6 hours in
Alright.
universe.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh wait, shit.
Whoa.
It's back. Don't worry.
A valid point. Factoring travel time, we've been going at it non-stop for about a day and a half so far. Okay, never mind.
6 hours. So roughly 6 hours, yeah.
Dr. Pepper and a pinwheel.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm stupid in math. How does a day and a half equate to
A
6
day and a
hours?
half would be
He
36
doesn't actually.
hours.
He doesn't
I just
actually. I was making so.
I said a number.
Ruefully at downtown in Armor's comments, but speaks with a clear and firm voice.
Let us take turns standing watch at the door. In the meantime, as downtown suggested, the rest of us can relax and enjoy a meal.
With home
You're here.
words, the group lets out a collective sigh of relief. No one has to say it. We're all very clearly exhausted. You'll rue the day, Carly. The detectives chatter away as we head towards the dining room. The atmosphere has finally become calm and relaxed. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Wait, what the?
back!
Bro?
This same
Oh, no,
fight
it's
shouldn't be.
Kathy.
It's not supposed to be relaxing.
Despite that, the tightness in my
Wrong.
chest won't disappear. I groan quietly as I feel another migraine coming on. Just like when the chandelier fell. It's if I'm not myself.
Hey, you good, dude? Does your head feel okay? I've got some painkillers if you need them.
Me too, bitch.
Make sure to cook the chicken properly.
That's
all
why
gonna
she's
get
downtown.
salmonella and die.
You mustn't overexert yourself. Hold tight, for I shall be your steed to the dining hall.
Yeah, it's
Yo.
fine. I really don't need to be carried.
Yo!
After some time, the pain recedes, but I can't understand it. Why is my body such a wreck right now? Hey.
He used up all his crime power.
Downtown, could I get one of those painkillers later? Just in case.
Sure, no prob. Just don't forget, you owe me one now.
Bitch, it's a Tylenol, relax.
Ryoko Shinonome.
A single ibuprofen in your hand.
I do?
Single
I
item
own
is
you now.
nothing.
Here's a pet collar,
Let's-
bitch!
Listen, I'm sure in anywhere else in the world they're not used to it being America world where we can pop it like candy.
Oh, goodness.
Ibuprofen?
It's just, it's fine.
Ibuprofen is not like addictive and does not make you
I
develop
meant the
dependency.
painkillers.
Let a shit ton of ibuprofen do any real damage to
Yeah,
yourself.
I meant the painkillers, not the
Yo, I love
ibuprofen.
Max Payne, let's go!
Now come on, let's hit the dining hall. Don't want anyone getting all sus about us hanging back too long, you know? Fuck me! Ah! Why did I say that?
Sus is,
Sus is
sus
someone
is a term that's existed for a while.
I've heard
it's
it
just a
like in-
portmanteau of suspicious.
I've heard it
Sus
back in
is-
That's what portmanteau means.
2017.
It's an abbreviation of suspicious.
Among
If
Us is
anything,
doing
people
it
using
on-
it in Among Us memes are doing a cultural appropriation, honestly.
Facts. Anyways.
Anyways, I don't get it because the only good Among Us property is The Thing by John Carpenter. Downtown doesn't wait for me to
Warren
respond. instead of pulling
I
my
was just
hand
gonna-
and leading me to the dining hall. Just say it now, do it now. There's no test.
Justin sometimes likes to masturbate large words into sentences, even though they don't know what they mean.
I'm not sure using that word right.
That was a choice word.
Apology.
Being a phrase.
it's like when someone fucking says it. It's like when someone says something in a book and then they describe it as they ejaculated out the phrase.
Ew.
Apologies, I'm just very overzealous with my vocabulary sometimes.
Damn, look at this verbose nigga. Anyways.
The dining room is buzzing with chatter. Some ingredients were left in the refrigerator, so Gourmet Detective cooked us a meal.
Of course you
Workaholic,
know it.
Renegade, and Doleful
good,
agree to
he's
keep
good.
watch while the rest of us gather on the lengthy dining room table.
Ooh.
Alright, who's gonna do the spread eagle pose? Come on, that's the thing from Danganronpa that you're gonna steal, right?
Damn it, man.
Alright, everyone. Soup's on.
It'll be doleful, probably.
I wish. I already tasted ingredients for poison, so kick back, relax, and enjoy the meal.
They're gonna reveal that Doleful's like 15 and then you will regret your words and deeds.
They're gonna reveal he's 85.
Oh wow, his hands is dangerously close. Anyway,
Both their hands are dangerously close. Look,
I
she's,
feel like
she's holding them up
Hers is
for her.
way more.
I know you didn't want it, but I'm gonna hold this up for you here.
poison,
Give it a little, wait.
poison. But that could have killed you. It would have been much easier and safer to use my forensic friend, Quickie Licky.
Yo, I love Techie's naming scheme.
You know, Quickie Licky feels like something I would think of as like a sex joke.
Yeah, yeah. It is.
You're saying
Give it the old quick
you
licky.
didn't?
Listen, give
Give
me
it the old sniffy whiffy.
give me and Doleful a private bedroom, and I'll show him the Quickie Licky.
Sure.
Keep on breeding that twin.
Slam Dolphin pregnant till he cries.
Bye.
I'm dying.
Okay, please,
okay.
please. We need to get somewhere in this fucking game today.
Okay, I'm
Wait, can you
good.
save?
Oh yeah, fucking save the game, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Okay.
point. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Yeah.
Alright.
I really
Okay.
want somebody to be
No,
like,
I-
by the way, don't eat any food off of Gourmet's plate, you will die.
Tony used to eat off of Gourmet's plate.
Who was rowdy? Con?
Alright,
Yeah,
one
Con's
sec.
Yeah.
Takes me a minute. Hold on.
I wonder if this little man should worry.
No worries, little man. A little bit of the stuff ain't enough to bring down Gourmet anyway. It's like this. She can guzzle down any old poison like it were a soda pop. What the fuck?
That's Reiju.
She loves sody pop. I mean, she loves poison.
Oh, Rowdy. When you put it like that, I probably sound like a monster.
This will be
You are
foreshadowed
The
for
last
later.
person who called it Sody Pop was like my.
I've sampled all
grandfather.
sorts of toxins since I was a kid, so I guess I built up a tolerance.
That's not how that
Cyanide
works.
has too much. Cyanide has too much of a cake, though, even for me.
Characters in this universe are able.
That's how it works. If you shoot yourself in the leg every day, you'll develop resistance to bullets.
I mean, you can build up a resistance
That's
to
just
poison.
Doleful's ability.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, like, I don't know if it sticks around, yeah.
So you really do have a super palate. How alarmingly impressive.
Oh my gosh, the spaghetti is the bomb. You're like just as good as cooking as you are at eating, Gourmet.
indeed. And the sauce is excellent. Rich yet refreshing. Rich yet refreshing. And with a complex taste that lingers in the mouth. It's poison. Just what is this sauce precisely? Downtown, figure it out, won't you?
Who, me? How should I know? Can we at least give the mystery solving shtick a rest while we're eating?
Please stop trying to solve mysteries. I just want to eat my food.
Just ask Gourmet.
But life is full of mysteries, is it not? As detectives, it's our job, our legacy, even to find that Erica eat your heart out, girl.
This bitch is about to say this reminds me of a puzzle.
Man, it'd be
You're
so
right.
funny if the culprit outed themselves right now.
Do you need a hint, Professor?
Do you need a hint?
Eureka!
Professor?
This bittersweet flavor. It is surely lemon, is it not?
Lemon and spaghetti sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lemons,
in all
not for bitterness
Aglio
or
di Olio
sweetness.
has. I forgot what it's
kinda
called, but this.
zesty.
What's the Aglio di Olio or something? It has lemon in it.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me get a pencil.
Depends on what kind of pasta, what kind of sauce you're making.
Not quite. I can't see lemons having any place in this sauce.
What? Rubbish! Lemons are exceptionally juicy.
Or other fruits.
And you know what else is exceptionally sweet? Ethylenyl glycol, which is a type of poison.
Bro, did you like just watch that like wine poisoning video?
What wine poisoning video?
Oh,
Can
you don't know
send me
about
the
the
one
you don't know about
the
the
rapid.
glycol? You don't know about the Austrian
No,
wine
he-
poisoning incident?
link? I want
No,
to know about
he's
it.
just been doing that at home for years.
Down,
He's just
down
been
the rabbit
getting away
hole
with
made a video about it.
I need to see that shit.
I'll post it.
I love looking up deadly poisons.
Jesus
So?
Christ.
He does it in the off time.
So? Who the heck wants a juicy sauce? Wait, how are you even gonna eat in all that metal?
You moved them in, yes.
Oh, it's spaghetti.
Hmm? The slits of my helm, of course. Behold.
Oh my god.
Ew. You are so nasty. Like, for real.
I really wish that they had like a very detailed cinematic of like him lifting up his helmet slightly to reveal that like he has a fucking beak instead.
There has been no CGs so far at all. Other than like the one of like the corpse pile essentially.
Alright, Mystic, take it
I
away.
like it looks like
your
Carl.
carrots into my soup, Bookie. Without them, you will be doomed to never grow any taller.
Oh, carrots are good though.
Carrots smell of dirt. They're
Wash your
disgusting and I hate them.
vegetables?
Shh.
And although vitamins do impact your health, they won't affect the body's growth. Therefore, not eating them will not beat my height. Your logic is flawed, said the girl, swiftly destroying his flimsy argument.
Enough dawdling. Eat your dinner! Gourmet took the time to boil the carrots, making them both tender and easy to eat.
Ugh.
Is that actually her?
I
His
think
child?
that might be her
Adopted
dad,
dad,
actually.
maybe?
I mean, he could be an adoptive father too. I mean,
He could
Fair.
just be team dad.
But
Also
either way, it would just be, I'm not eating my carrots. Eat your carrots or you won't get taller. I still won't eat them. They taste like dirt.
Listen to me,
Yeah,
Signal
we-
Bookworm.
That explains.
A detective cannot afford to be picky.
Listen,
Of
it
course
takes, it
Hawk
takes
is
a man
bad.
to be a mother of 12.
My, how nostalgic. As a girl, I simply loathed bean sprouts. Refused to take even a single bite, in fact. But now they're my absolute favorite.
Oh, those are so fucking good.
Bean sprouts. That sounds like a rather humble meal for a member of the distinguished Pinkerton family. The girl said, eyes growing wide. Well,
Her family has fallen on hard times of late, and now does security work to make a living. And also stealing magic cards from people's houses. Even
It's
so,
canon.
stealing
who
stolen
revived
magic
their-
cards.
we haven't the time for your hearsay. The Beatles are now, as ever, the very finest of detectives. Rest assured, I shall reveal the true nature of the quartering duck and unveil the truth. You'll all see soon enough.
Yo, she's gonna solve her own murders.
Somebody has issues!
I'm able to mask the surprise in my face as I listen to the others chat in harmony. Even for seeing something so horrible, they're still able to have a normal meal. It goes to show how amazing they are and how desensitized to violence they are. I,
There
on
you
the
go.
other hand, haven't been able to take a single bite of the food in my plate. Before
That's
me is a
wasteful.
savory soup full of hearty veggies, toasted baguette slices, and fluffy eggs scrambled together with smoked meat.
God damn.
Boy.
Damn it, I'm hungry now.
Eat your food, boy.
Nice.
All the food looks as delicious as it is inviting. Yet I can't wield the hand holding my spoon to budge even an inch.
Okay, fair.
Ugh. Gourmet walks over quickly. Here's some tomato sauce. Please take that back. No matter how hard I try, I can't keep the grizzly sight from earlier out of my head. Everyone saw the
You
same
don't
thing
know
as me.
why.
But I'm the only one paralyzed by it. How pathetic can I be?
Sure,
I'm
first
a member
kid.
of the Alliance myself. In the strength of my mental fortitude, some murder scenes won't bother me this much.
You look rather tense. Are you quite alright?
Just looks up and she has spaghetti sauce around her mouth, and he's just like, oh my god!
Holmes is seated next to me, her voice a low whisper, such that only I can hear it. Sorry, just had something on my mind. Don't worry about me.
You're a poor liar. That murder scene robbed you of your appetite, didn't it?
It's okay, I'll feed you, say ah. Huh?
Woof.
I gawk at how easily she sees through me.
Bruh, it's pretty obvious. Oh, I mean, it's as plain as day from the look on your face. Not to mention, this is something everyone who fancies himself a detective has gone through.
Ah, right. I'll try to get used to it as quickly as I can.
Don't, actually.
Yeah.
Now, no need for that. Homicides aren't something you should get accustomed to.
Huh? What do you mean?
In an ideal world, you don't be in need of for a
I
detective.
blurt out the question before I can stop myself.
Precisely what I said. It's not uncommon for detectives to encounter tragedy, but even so, we mustn't consider it a mere fact of life. Observe, though the others seem cheerful, you'll catch a strained look on their faces from time to time. Such cheer is intentionally projected as to cope with the tragedy we failed to prevent.
They're doing it on purpose?
Animu.
Anima.
Looking again at the group, I can see hints of tension during the lulls in conversation. I see. So it's not that everyone just instantly moved on from Senior Detective's murder. Rather, they're steeling themselves, shrouding their weakness as they continue to untangle this mystery.
Anyone who considers death and violence a daily reality has no business calling themselves a detective.
Why the fuck do you have Renegade then?
You're asking
It
too
takes
many
one to know one.
questions. Those who are brave, who... I'm having a stroke.
Abhor.
Or
Whore.
Abhor, thank you. Abhor tragedies and work
It means you
tirelessly.
hate it.
I know that, I just can't read right now. Work tirelessly to reverse the damage they've caused. Those are the true detectives. So too must you steel yourself, Watto. Be a true detective. One who will never give in, no matter what may befall you. Okay. What the fuck's about to happen up in this joint?
Never surrender. Yeah.
Believe in the me that believes in you, or whatever Kamina said.
Yeah.
My hand is still frozen in place. Gripping my spoon,
50%
but no matter
concentrated
how long
power
it takes, I'll finish this meal in front of me. Not only that, I'll become a real detective, just like Holmes said. Eating this meal took me 37 hours. Workaholic.
That would be Noir.
Everyone come quick.
Workaholic's voice echoes through the room.
Everyone come quick.
I turn to see his flustered face at the doorway.
Everyone come quick. There's a bright light by the heliport next to the research facility. The culprit could be attempting to escape by air.
What? Trying to think of where the fuck is Doleful?
He was with the
He was
workaholic
with
Was
renegade.
watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's with the
watching.
Group
science
rushes
team.
outside the manor.
I see.
Take a look over yonder. Just what could be making that glow?
I'm sensing serious danger. Whatever it is, I don't think we should get close to it.
I bet you do.
Renegade points off into the distance, where something is definitely shining. The paved area over there is a heliport, which means the light could belong to a helicopter. But I didn't see anything there when I checked before.
I'm seeing some big and oval and standing on the heliport. Painted black, so I can't make it out too good, but my gut said it's real bad news. Probably a trap set by the op.
Is it a fucking UFO?
AR mouse.
Noir.
I wonder do they need to make certain. Please, this long tension
Noir,
scare
please.
is
Noir.
losing its effect.
Noir!
But we need to make certain. If it truly is a helicopter, our inaction will allow the perpetrator to flee.
Now wait one moment. We passed by the heliport earlier and there wasn't a single thing to be found. How could there suddenly be an entire aircraft? It's impossible. What do you mean it just came, like, from the air?
You mean it just flew in?
Clearly, that's a fake.
And boy, are its arms tired. I've heard there's a hangar located beneath the heliport. They could have lured us to the manor in order to slip away. It has a clock in there.
Which means we need to get moving at once.
Without delay, Ideal began doling out orders to each detective.
I'm sorry.
Feel the pain.
You okay?
Oh, I am eating some food and it kind of went back down. Wrong.
What you eating?
Baked potato.
Oh, nice.
Lucky.
Workaholic, posh, downtown, techie, mystic, and bookworm. All of you will stay here. Once we make our move, the enemy may target the manor. Be on your guard.
Very well. We'll handle things here. Be careful, Chief.
The base will not be breached on our watch. This I vow.
Very good. I'm counting on you all, my fellow detectives. Are you saving? Thank you.
I was gonna say, she's gonna come back and they're both gonna be dead.
Save.
Okay, that's the load quick save file button. Which one's the save button?
Armor, Rowdy,
There we go.
Gourmet, and Renegade. I want you to accompany me to the heliport.
What about Doleful?
Doleful, get to the high ground and keep watch. If anything seems amiss, contact me via D-pad immediately.
I'd like to come too.
I bet you would.
Doleful interrupts Holmes, his voice wavering.
Please, can I come?
No, with all that trembling and shaking. Just look at the state you're in. You're sensing something quite horrific, aren't you?
Aww.
Are you certain you'll be alright? Just keep watch with Rowdy, and we'll be doing plenty.
I am definitely afraid, but my ability only works if I myself am in danger. That's why I want to stay close. I keep my distance. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Well said, little man. Don't sweat it. I've got your back, see?
I may not look it, but I am 17, you know.
You're older than me? My bad. Didn't mean to patronize. Just slug me to make it even.
As for you, incompetent, what will you do? What we discover may be even more disturbing than what we've encountered before. Will you remain at the manor or come with us? You get the choice.
I will.
Oh.
This will go horribly, and then you'll go back in time and be able to make a different
You
choice.
do.
I'll come with you, Holmes. I'm a member of the DA myself, after all, and I have
I
no other option.
Well,
I
that
keep
in
falling
Watson-
for this shit every time. The
Well, that
illusion
in
of
Watson-
choice.
Watson also always has to accompany
Also,
Holmes.
now that the thing's been interrupted, can I say that I redact my earlier comment?
I think many
What?
of us redact our statements in regards to Doleful Detective.
I just said he's cute. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, he is
Oh.
cute.
Oh, what AC
I just said he was a soy boy.
What did AC say about him?
Casey said he
Quickly.
wants to have sex with a
Roll-
17-year-old.
Roll
I
the
said I
clip.
redacted my comment. I didn't.
Roll the
Hey!
clip.
What comment did you redact?
All right,
Okay.
change the light bulb, change the light bulb, change the light bulb now. Let's move on.
So there are extended periods of time in Sherlock Holmes, some Sherlock Holmes stories where Holmes and Watson are just fucking about separately.
Oh,
That
I thought you
before
were
or
gonna
after the
I'm
murder?
talking about
This one's
investigation
making
wise.
Did you say the line?
Wait.
Ash,
we-
no!
Oh.
Fuck! God damn it, it happened again!
Speed running again.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, okay. Right, I'm glad to hear it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, onwards towards the light. Let us see precisely what trap the enemy has laid for us.
I felt an odd sense of calm on the mountain path despite the underlying tension. It's likely because I'm surrounded by so many talented detectives. As long as we're together, there's nothing we can't handle. I am certain of it. And most importantly, Holmes is by my side. She's without a doubt the finest detective around. Her abilities are, well, ideal as the chief of this skilled bunch. We only spent a few hours together up until now. And yet, getting to experience the talents of the DA's members has been enough to eclipse even the Duke's overwhelming tyranny. Honestly speaking, no matter how fearsome this Duke is, I can't imagine that these detectives could ever be defeated. Even with the uncertainty of whatever trap our investigation may uncover, I rest assured that everything will be fine.
Well, Rowdy, we've descended quite a ways. Are you able to identify the source of that light yet?
Nope. Sorry. I can make out the outline, but no clue what it actually is. Don't seem like no helicopter I've ever seen, though. More like a giant metal drum with a huge shiny eye on it.
Oh god, do we have is it the mascot? Do we have the mascot coming in? A giant
Please.
drum? It's getting increasingly difficult to determine what the object may be. Helicopter or not, we should have been able to identify it by now. Naturally, our pace begins to quicken.
It's the garbage pail kids.
idea.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
God.
Whatever it is, it smells terrible.
This game is making me tingle. The perp's got a real knack for this.
Oh, TMI.
Apex or Doful, no matter what befalls us, I shall protect you all.
Okay. As we talk, the light draws closer. Until... Oh, goodness!
Whoa.
Oh, it's
It's
that
that
fucking
thing.
thing again!
It's
Sound.
thing.
Shit, it started moving!
The figure.
Moving? As Rowdy shouts, the light, which had been glowing in front of us, begins to approach. That moment, Doleful's face goes white. That's a cry beside me.
No, it's the thing on the train!
Everyone! We need to run! My senses... They're telling me that certain death is coming!
Back to the manor, ladies and gentlemen. Make haste.
At Holmes's command, we turn our backs to the light and begin to run. In the distance, I hear an ominous mechanical sound. The noise grows louder and louder until it's bearing down upon us. When I look back, a horrific figure is practically on top of the group.
Everyone, I shall rendezvous with you at the manor.
No, you won't.
Armor! I hear Armor heading towards the sound.
He did.
But then...
What is the...
Armor screams echoes from behind us. What could
Hello?
have happened?
Oh
It's
god, he's
helping.
dead.
But there's really anything we can do? What in the world is going on back there? Gah. Even if I won't make it, even if it won't make a difference, it's still better than not even trying. With my mind made up, I do an about face.
Wow. He's going to fight the roly-poly.
The first thing I notice is Holmes, who must have just turned around herself. Then, right in my line of sight, I spot it. A colossal, ominous black shadow. Just as Rowdy had said, it resembles a giant metal drum. Its figure, several meters tall, looms above us. It looks down, then rushes forward while emitting a shrill mechanical noise.
It's just the guy from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Wait, that's
God.
the trauma I suffered years ago resurfaces in my mind. That was the very same thing that attacked us back then. But why is it at DA headquarters?
Oh, that's how it is.
The comment slips from Holmes' mouth, as if the presence of this thing confirmed her suspicions. She braces herself and lifts her fist before issuing her command.
Don't turn back. I'll buy us some time, so you go on ahead.
But...
Did I stutter? I said go. You're no match for it, even as a group.
Moron! If anyone should be on the rear guard, it's me!
Lydia is far stronger than you, Rowdy. I know it's difficult, but we should trust her on this one.
This is all my fault. All because of me, someone else is going to...
Save those tears for later. We need to figure out some way to deal with this.
Despite our conflicted feelings, the group begins to run. But what should I do? Can I really just leave Holmes behind? Don't tell me. I failed to protect you a second time?
You didn't fail the first time. Don't make me repeat myself.
Holmes glances my way. Her profile beams with a deep, genuine happiness.
You've saved me once already. Now it's my turn to do the same for you.
Oh, okay. I steel myself and turn back to Holmes. Then I take off in a sprint with every ounce of strength in my body. As if I'm running from the very reality unfolding behind me. I hear a grating, clangorous sound. This is something metallic was being struck. The overhearing noise that had been pursuing us until now recedes in the distance. It must be Holmes' doing. She's the chief of the DA for a reason. Surely she could hold her own against that monstrous thing. Maybe, just maybe, my concern is misplaced. It'll be fine. If anyone can handle this and make it back safely, it's Holmes. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Thank you, Watto.
As if sensing Holmes' gratitude, I found myself turning around to face her.
Ooh.
Behind me, I see a fountain of bright crimson spray into the moonlight. It catches the light briefly before showering down on the ground below. As a beautiful white figure is suspended amid the scarlet, her presence, which feels so imposing only a moment ago, seems insignificant now. Her limbs, once graceful, now hang like a marionette with its strings cut. Yeah, they said it! The sight seems so unreal. I doubt my own eyes, however. The sounds of rending flesh and spraying blood snap me back to reality. The blades of that... Gravity. The blades of that pitch-black monster pierce through her slender body, arcing upward into the sky with strings of red.
Well, that escalated quickly.
The merciless act is repeated once, twice, 3 times, in a vivid, unadulterated display of violence. Saika's body, which had barely remained standing, begins to sink limply toward the ground. I try to yell, but no words come out. My throat quakes, unable to muster a sound. As her body slumps to the earth, my voice finally rings out. Saika!
Oh,
OP?
opening.
I can't imagine these detectives being defeated so easily. The
So, I
detectives
wonder-
get defeated quite easily.
That was a frozen opening.
So I wonder if it's like they're like from alternate timelines. He's from the one where she sacrificed herself, and she's from the one where he sacrificed himself, or something like that. And that unless she's just gonna pop out again. No, it's fine.
Are you saying this is Heat Haze Days, but with detectives?
Another option is that like she's clairvoyant, so she knew that this was a possible future and she avoided it. But because he's also clairvoyant, he also saw that future, but he can't tell the difference between what actually happened and what didn't. Like he's the only one who can recognize that there's other timelines or some shit like that. I don't know. We'll see. It's too early.
B.
Eh?
Ooh.
Oh no, she's sad. Oh no.
Looks like Bookworm is gonna be a main character.
If she's so ideal, how come she couldn't solve it without getting killed? Oof.
He's so smart. How come she's dead?
Sorry, not the main character.
pro-life
main
I feel
character
dies
like
syndrome.
I would
anyways.
hear this song on a tutorial on how to install mods
said-
in Minecraft.
She said for real, KK.
Oh.
Oh,
A trap.
Oh, I was sad for a second.
Ooh. You gonna
Why
get
does he have the red eyes?
Why
I
not?
see Anki.
No, I'm for it. I'm curious for
Well,
the
he,
reason.
he unlocked his
See, now her eyes
unlocked
look
his
purple
full form.
in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Red gaze.
He had
I
the
think they're
fucking
hydrangea
symbol in his eyes.
Yo, he's
Nice-
crawling.
Like the quartering
Nice
duke.
one,
He had like
yeah.
he had the quartering duke symbol in his eyes.
I think it's supposed to be like, oh, he's looking at the quartering dude,
I guess.
but we can't
Probably.
actually put a character reflection in his eyes because that would be stupid.
Saika! I led him to run toward her. Incompetent! You have to stay back! A hand reaches out and stops me from behind. Showing me doleful, stern expression, he immediately starts to run, forcibly pulling me along. We can't waste what precious time our chief brought us. You have to make it out of this alive. Doleful. Tears still linger in Doleful's eyes. He must be grieving too. But despite that, he's quashed down his feelings to soldier onwards. Sorry. Let's keep moving. I release his hand and run on my own. He's right. Our morning can wait. Right now we have to survive this. Renegade! I sense a threat! It's coming! From the cliff you're touching right now!
Copy that. Impeccable timing, Dolly.
As Doleful calls out, Renegade kicks the rocky face of the cliff beside him. Not one moment later, I hear a loud rumbling from above us. All I ever do is attract danger. Stick around and see for yourself! Oh, now we can see what it looks like.
still creepy.
Rocks rain down, pummeling the black machine with an impact no human could survive. Once again, I'm shown how terrifying Doleful's power can be. However... How the fuck are you even supposed to... Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Hold on, let me turn off noise suppression.
Ayu. The
John
automation immediately
Madden.
burst free on the rubble.
Oh, man.
Just play that fucking, like... Just
Someone
play that
play the AOL dial-up noise.
I was gonna say, use, like, you know the fucking, like, noise that Boshi makes that one time where she screams so loud it sounds like a fucking microphone tearing error or something?
Ah, yes, just make this noise. Just make every human can make that noise easy.
Hey.
That's not what it sounds like.
Do you think my name is Germa985? I will never get over that fucking beatbox he does. It's like legitimately insane.
The automation immediately burst free from the rubble. I want problems, always! Whoa.
Wait,
I
what the
don't
hell?
want peace, I want problems. Always. That's what this thing is
automation-
saying.
The automation immediately bursts free from the rubble, letting out some kind of metallic war cry as it resumes motion. It got...
Automaton.
that didn't work?
Not even a scratch. That's tougher than your average tank. No, just the thought of it makes me tingle all over. I love him. I love him.
Save your tingling for later. We managed to stall for a bit, so let's get going.
Oh, that's a line, actually.
March!
A bellowing voice erupts from behind. Oh, hey, you survived! Let's go! I fail to
Hey,
notice
he's
that
not
armor
dead.
has caught up to us until I see him clinging tightly to the black machine. They grapple like wrestlers. I must have seen Holmes's body, yet he still charged him without hesitation. What incredible resolve. But his strength is outclassed, if only just, and his massive frame is slowly being pushed back.
My good compatriots, it matters not what becomes of me. You must press on, post-haste.
What? No, you're coming with us too, Armor!
Nay, were I to let loose this metal beast, it would surely annihilate you all. Though I may have failed to protect Ideal Detective, I can still save the rest of...
Dead.
Armor, please! Armor Detective is prepared to give his life. It's no different from when Holmes gave hers. All I can do now is watch helplessly. We have to escape. We need to escape!
Hey, Armor. Tell me what you got to say.
Jump?
Gourmet is suddenly standing next to me, and in front of her...
Get a taste of the Japanese fighting spirit!
Rowdy wields a massive log that I can only assume she picked up somewhere.
You're so dashing, Rowdy. I'm going to give you a case later.
Gay.
Hands to yourself!
Rowdy hurls the log toward the black machine.
Not even black.
Paper
Kind of a
toss.
hate crime.
Seems a
What?
little...
2, 3.
3!
The log rolls beneath Armor as he leaps. And smashes directly into the machine. The log seems to have lodged itself between its legs, compromising its balance completely. It feels like he finally managed to make a dent in its armor, so to speak. Oh, that's right. You mentioned having plasma knuckles back in the basement. That must be incredibly powerful, right?
Verily,
Well.
my good sir. The time has come to unleash the energy stored within this right hand of mine.
Oh, he's the Judy!
Say the line! Say the line!
I hear a loud crackling as Armor swings his right arm at the tottering black mass.
Hey, steel fiend, thy end is nigh. Plasma knuckles.
No, you were supposed to say
Yeah,
this
fuck
was
It
burning
just
red!
slid off screen with a
Do you
thunderous.
think they... There's no budget. There's no time.
No, CJ.
We used
There's
it all in the
no time
music
for more
and the
money.
opening. With a thunderous crack, my vision is overwhelmed by a blinding flash of light.
Wait, the plasma knuckles were real?
Yeah. When
Yeah.
I see the machine has been pushed
They
down
don't
considerably. That must have been Armor's doing. His fearsome blow was aided by an electric current. A rather powerful one, evidently.
Bing, 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 bing.
The metal thing doesn't look one bit addled. In fact, it seems ready to charge toward us at any moment. What? Is it invincible? Armor, now's our chance to run!
Ding, gong, ding.
My apologies. But in utilizing my plasma knuckle, my whole body has been rendered numb.
You.
Oh, he's as bad as Megumin!
What?
He's a wizard.
Armor moves so stiffly that I have no choice but to lend him my shoulder with all my might. We can't throw away this opening. Our combined efforts made for us. If it weren't for Holmes, we would have died before we got this far in the first place. It seemed to plays in my head. In the end, I couldn't even bring myself to call her Psycha. Even when, deep down, I truly felt it was her. And now there's no way to confirm if Holmes really was the girl I once knew. Damn it! Damn it! As we run, I vent my anger to no one in particular, but ultimately I'm angriest with myself. Armor Detective fought for our sake, yet all I can do is lend him my shoulder. After running for quite some time, we arrive at the manor where the others were waiting.
lord! What is the meaning of this?
Shit's fucked.
And where's the chief? I don't see her.
Chief's dead.
That's a
shit's
face. That's a fucking face on Workaholic, goddamn.
Moon's haunted.
The remaining detective panic as they see the black mass approaching behind us. There's
fucked.
no time
Workaholic
to
looking
elaborate.
like me today, bro. Every time I had some information brought to me.
I'll explain later. Quick, open the door.
You did what?
Why should I be the meaning of a commoner? Do you have any idea how prestigious our aristocratic family
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Big black cloak is about to make mincemeat out of us. Now open the goddamn door and get inside, will ya?
Alright, already?
Now's not the time of the character trope. We gotta go.
And don't let the door split hit you where the good Lord split you.
Cowed by Rowdy's ferocity, the group wordlessly rushes into the manor as soon as the lock clicks.
Wait, you're not supposed to let the door hit you on the way out.
A loud banging echoes through the hall as the mass repeatedly slams itself against the door. It continues as if goading us to come out. The door doesn't seem to budge an inch. I shudder to think what would have happened if we hadn't made it back in time. The door, it's...
No need to fret. This manor doubles as an emergency shelter for the Alliance. It may look like wood, but it's reinforced by steel. Plus, these windows are bulletproof. Not even tank shells could break through.
Convenient.
The bang persists for several minutes, until finally it goes quiet. But, although our enemy seems to have relented,
Too quiet.
I can't relax one bit. I'm worried that monstrosity will come busting through the door at any moment. The rest of the detectives are in the same boat. No one can mask their fear after that horrific thing came chasing after us. There's only one person in a good mood.
Of course it's them. Okay.
Oh me, oh my, what a predicament we're in.
What is there to make light of? Where has Holmes run off to? And what on earth was this horrid thing? I demand an explanation.
Well now, do you really need one? Our chief, ideal detective, was killed. Cut down by that black... whatever it was.
Beg pardon?
Dead in Miami.
Renegade's words chilled the entire room. Those of us who are with
Frog
Holmes
salad.
hang our heads while the others look at Renegade with incredulous faces.
Oh, pish posh! Ideal isn't simply intelligent, her person battle isn't mad. Surely this must be some clever ruse of hers. Yes, that must be it. She's made us believe her to be dead. Also, she can come jumping out when it suits her fancy. Oh, that woman vexes me so.
In a good
Hey.
way or in a bad way?
Yeah, you know?
Nay, Lady Posh. I am afraid Lady Ideal was undoubtedly slain. When that metal beast attacked, I leapt forth to impede it, but its blade struck my helm, upon which I fell momentarily unconscious.
Convenient.
Really?
Those same blades attacked Holmes, too. I'm glad your armor saved you.
Indeed, 'tis fortunate that I yet breathe. However, my brief moment of weakness proved to be fatal.
Convenient.
When I came to, I witnessed Lady Ideal being torn asunder. I rushed to her side in a trice, but it was too late. She had breathed her last. Well, the bitter sting of regret. Had I only espied those hidden blades sooner, or awoken faster, I could have shielded her. If only I had been stronger. If only. Curses! Curses!
The entrance hall reverberates with the sound of Armor's gauntlets pounding against the floor. No one doubts his testimony. How could we? He's far too stricken by grief for it to be a performance.
Alright, let's clear some things up. We walked straight into the enemy's trap and our chief was killed. Now that metallic monster's out there and we have no way of leaving.
Quit reading my mind.
At this point, our only option is to lay low for a while and stay put in this manor. In the very same place where Senior Detective's murderer, the Quartering Duke, still hides. All according to Gay Geiku.
This manor. Where's the Duke hiding? Everyone falls silent as Renegade's words. According to Holmes, this theory, the Duke is still somewhere within Gormenghast. What's worse, he could actually be hiding within our ranks. Nobody says a word, but it's obvious that all of us have begun eyeing one another with distrust. If this was his plan all along, then the Duke is even more formidable than I thought. We've been lured into an extraordinary dilemma, one that I have yet to see in the pages of any mystery novel.
Read more mystery novels.
I haven't read a single visual novel, by the way. Renegade Detective's words leave the hall deathly quiet.
Obvious what we must do.
Take advantage of the situation. I am the new leader now.
Wait, who's the next highest
Give her
rank?
time to actually say it.
Finish
the
their
first to break
meals
the
and then
silence.
sit down and have a good talk.
We must expose the Dirk lurking within these walls. As it yells at...
Hold on.
I know that pain.
I'm very phlegmy today, excuse me.
Yeah.
No worries. Phlegm it up.
I
See,
feel that pain.
as the ideal detective suggested, I'd wager he was responsible for her demise as well.
Well, Posh, aren't you phased at all?
What makes you assume I'm not? I apologize for my volume. Even an aristocrat such as myself would be shocked by the other detective's passing. But it only serves to emphasize my point. We need to find the culprit at once, and this group needs a chief to carry on her vision.
Ooh, I know where this is going.
That being said, there's none better suited than yours truly, Posh Detective. I swear to uncover the cat behind Ideal Detective's untimely end.
I can't
Okay,
believe you
maybe I
finally
don't
got
know
a
where
chance
it's
to voice
going.
Erica. Good job.
I shall be commencing my investigation at once, so if you'll excuse me.
Erica wishes she was a Pinkerton.
But Posh, working alone is too dangerous. Hold on, I'll come with you.
Workaholic scurries after Posh as she strides towards the hallway by herself. I consider going
Come
after
on.
her, but stop myself. I think she'll be fine as long as Workaholic is with her.
Well, now, now's as good a chance as any to take a peek at my room.
Your room? Are they assigned to us? Naturally, this manor was designed to host guests from the outside world such as us. Though it's unusual for there to be so many at once, so some of us will have to share. Incompetent,
Ooh.
you may take room 101, the one Ideal would have used. You'll find the keys within it. So I'll be staying in Holmes' room. I'm not sure what to think. I failed to do much of anything. Does someone like me really deserve a private room? During times of emotional duress, it is more vital than ever to eat and sleep well. Mystic speaks to me as if reading my mind. I know how it feels to lack the power to save those who are right in front of you, helpless. You blame yourself, but what's done is done. At times like this, you must focus on repose. Only a rested mind can render proper judgment. Thank you, Mystic. Bookie. Let's try to bed ourselves. We must be tired after being up and about since early this morning.
I'm fine, said the girl, magnified the manner.
Just as sleepy as you can be sometimes.
Dignified, was it? Your eyes are drooping shut. Now then, everyone, let us reconvene tomorrow for breakfast.
I'll
As
be
we
right
will
back.
be preparing authentic British fare for you all. Oh God, he's British.
No! Authentic British fare. He's gonna give fucking canned beans. Ugh.
For you all to enjoy.
Authentic
I'm not
British
doing an
fare.
accent, by the way. Having said his
What's
piece,
what's the matter with canned beans? I like them. I like to especially consume canned beans whenever I watch Cars 2.
To be fair, there
What?
are worse breakfasts than a full English.
That is true.
having said his piece, Mystic takes Bookworm's hand.
Yeah, like American.
And leads her up the.
Someone, I saw someone say, I saw someone ask like, is British food like necessarily bad? And someone was, well, if you prepare it correctly, yes.
Well, plus it's just eggs, hash browns, muffin maybe, or some toast or something like that. But then you get the mushrooms, the beans, the tomato.
Anyway.
Beans.
Out of curiosity, Techie, even if you use those friends of yours, they're still gonna get in touch with the outside world, correct?
Quick, Techie, use Savey Lifey.
Oh fuck. That's right. That's right. It's just that this at like the.
That's
It's
right.
just at like the research Oh, it's just at like the research facility. I tested each of them, but none were able to establish a connection.
I think that may be a bit of a translation error.
My theory is that the morgue's communications antenna may be damaged. There are two issues that we need to address before we can make external contact. First, locate the island's antenna, and secondly, fix it.
Doing either will be pretty difficult while we're locked inside this manor.
That must be why that slippery little Duke trapped us here. He's planning as nasty as a food soul that refused to serve you.
Why do I have the feeling that bro's gonna make a doohickey called the Fixie Wixie and send it to the antenna?
Gourmet?
Whoops. Oh well. No, I did. There's no way to tell she was making tense.
I addressed her without thinking, surprised by the intensity, though so unlike her usual self. Gourmet immediately softens her expression in response.
I see. Sorry about that, incompetent. Dude, my face is a bit stiff from a lack of sleep. I'm gonna go soak in the tub and head to bed. Don't stay up too late, okay, everyone? We all need to work together if we hope to bring home skill to justice, after all.
Oh fuck! Something fell off my fucking table. I'm headed to my room too. I got something I want to prepare for tomorrow. I'll show you guys in the morning.
With that, Techie and Gourmet exit toward the back of the hall entrance hall. Downtown, Rowdy, Armor, Doleful, and myself remain behind. Incompetent. I'm so sorry. What do you mean, Doleful? Doleful walks toward me and suddenly bows his head. I have no idea why he's sorry. What could have happened? What are you apologizing for? Did something happen?
Stab.
Because the chief was killed as a result of my ability. That's why. If she'd been alone, she would have escaped to safety. But I insisted on coming along. And now someone is dead because of me. Again. Doleful. The boy is
My
cowering more
guy.
than usual. He did mention before that his ability drew danger to himself. Maybe that's something to do with why he's so shaken. Keep your chin up, Doleful. Huh? I don't know what happened in your past, but this wasn't your fault. In fact, you and Renegade brought us some time, remember? If you two hadn't slowed that thing down with those rocks, I know for a fact that none of us would have survived. That slight delay was what allowed Armor to catch up in time to coordinate with Rowdy and Gourmet. While I was frozen in place, Doleful and Renegade assessed the situation and immediately sprung into action. Two top-class detectives like them are more than deserving of admiration. If anyone's at fault, it's me, the one who stood there doing nothing. If I were stronger, I might have been able to protect Holmes.
Nay, utter falsehood, sir incompetent.
Huh? What? Armor suddenly envelops Doleful and me in a strong embrace.
It was my duty to protect the chief, but I was felled most shamefully. The fault lies with me for failing to keep her safe. Was it not you, sir incompetent, who gave such confident direction in our time of need?
Confident direction? Oh, that's right. You mentioned having plasma knuckles back in the basement. Must be incredibly
this is-
powerful, right?
Flashback.
Verily, my good sir. Well, under duress, I had forgotten the features my armor possessed. Your reminder was a tremendous boon.
EP. No, that was just me panicking. If anything, I was counting on you to save us. Also, welcome back, B.
Thank you.
How wondrous it is that you
Hi.
were able to direct me so swiftly. You knew even better than myself what action I should take. Micromanaging really is his special talent.
Oh my goodness, micromanaging detectives. How fun.
I shall be forever in your debt. Fear not, as from here on I vow to protect your life.
Oh, look, you got a knight in shining armor.
Hmm.
Okay, that's enough, guys. Can we put the kibosh on this pity party already?
Ow!
Hmm?
He doesn't know. Clearly annoyed, Downtown gives us each a smack on the head.
Like, I know you're bummed about seeing her die and all, but real talk? What's the point in trying to take the blame? Sure, licking your wounds might make you feel better, but that's it. What we need is to think about where to go from here.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Downtown.
Yeah, bitch. Oh my god, you're apologizing again. You say sorry way too much. Shut up, every one of you.
Oh,
No more sorries around me, okay? Do it one more time, and you're gonna get a tongue piercing.
sick.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, Doleful, stop! You can't say that. Downtown giggles as she watches me bring Doleful to a skidding stop.
Yo, I'm heating up some grub in the dining hall. Anyone fixing a joint? You never did finish eating, right? Oh god, those eggs would have gone bad by that point. Actually, yeah, now that you mention it. This would be a nice chance to chow down and hash out our next move. Who knows, maybe we'll come up with something good.
An excellent proposal, Lady Downtown. Without sugar, my brain lacks proper function.
What, your brain functions? Like, for real?
How cruel, my lady. My brain is perpetually operating at full horsepower. It simply gets poor mileage.
He's always a climax.
It's pretty good.
Incompetent. As we follow Armor and Downtown from the dining room, I feel Doleful tug on my sleeve, stopping me midway. Thank you for cheering me up a bit ago. It'll probably still take me some time to work through all of it, but I do feel a little bit better, thanks to you. You really are quite kind, you know? Doleful. Doleful's beautiful golden eyes. Wait,
Okay.
Beautiful.
Are you
Beautiful.
colorblind?
Beautiful.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
Whoa.
If that's the twist, that's gonna be actually
That's
fantastic.
not
It's gonna
gold,
be actually incredible.
motherfucker.
It
It's
looks like
actually gonna be
silver.
incredible
It's
if he's
dark
just
gray
colorblind.
silver.
Mm-hmm.
And he genuinely can't tell. He looks at yeah, it's golden. Oh, yeah,
Also,
her eyes are purple.
Wait, does that mean that he's colorblind to the color gray?
Is
I mean,
that?
there's many different kinds of color blindness, apparently.
Doleful's beautiful golden eyes to look directly into mine.
They're
His gaze imparts a
beautiful.
sense of heartfelt trust. One completely different from what he'd been conveying up until now. For the first time Since my arrival on this island, I've actually been acknowledged as a detective. I'm so happy I could cry, as gauche as that sounds. Who?
Oh.
I mean, ideally, someone would call him that.
That's true.
Yes. Okay. Take it
Yeah,
away, B.
okay. I'm quite pleased for you, Watto. It seems your efforts are paying off.
Huh? I heard a familiar voice right behind me and quickly spun around. But the owner of the voice is nowhere to be seen. Was it just my imagination? There's nowhere to hide around here. This must have been in my head. It had to be. Incompetent? Why'd you turn around so suddenly? Sorry, I thought I heard something. Don't worry about it. It makes me happy to know that my words could help. I'm hoping to learn all sorts of things about being a detective from you going forward. And I'd be happy to teach you. As long as you're alright with that, I mean. But, can I ask just one thing in return? Yes, of course, whatever you need. Odd jobs, chores, anything at all. Nothing so serious. I'd just like it if you could be a little bit more casual around me. Casual? What do you mean? Let's keep talking in the dining room. I'm sure the others feel the same way. The Doleful Detective and I join the others in the dining room and begin preparing the food. We reheat the soup, lightly toast the baguettes in the oven, and divide the salad between us. We then gather on the table and, following Downtown's lead, dig in.
Seriously incompetent. Ever since we met, I've been like, dude, why is this guy so closed off?
As we begin to eat... Oh, shit. Fuck it.
I mean, you're older than me,
second.
so it's... Damn.
As we begin to eat, the topic of my stiff behavior is brought up with everyone. Downtown shines with paint while painting her nails.
Yo, incompetent, why are you such a fucking square?
I mean, you're older than me, so it's kind of weird for you to be so professional, you know? It's not like I do that to you, right? Right?
Be right back again.
Right?
But everyone here has had a longer career as a detective. All I am is a newbie.
You worry too much. I'm just a middle schooler. I don't worry about all that junk. Still go senior pops. See? Like you to ever respect a hierarchy, a wild child like you wouldn't know jack about social stratification. Stratification? No clue what that means, but I like the sound of it. Rowdy detective at your service. Stick with me and I'll send you on a stratification.
It just sounds like you're a mobster threatening to put me 6 feet under.
Thank you.
Words you choose matter not. What is of true import is that you respect your fellow man. I, for one, feel that Sir Incompetent does indeed respect me, nay, all of us. One needn't get in a lather of their manner of speech.
I think that feeling matters most as well. We're close in age, so let's keep it casual. It'll be easier that way, right, Incompetent? I guess, but still. Downtown, who is seated next to me, throws her arm around my shoulder as I mumble.
Alright, that's it. Next time you act all stuffy with us, Rowdy gets to punch you.
Does everything need to have a punishment attached? Is it really that big a deal?
Chill out, dude. We'll let Dofo be a part of this too.
Me? But why?
Cause you do the same thing, duh. You're always all monkey see, monkey do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Relax, I won't have any trouble smacking you.
Don't actually hit me! Doleful cries out with remorse, his voice echoing through the halls of the manor.
Incompetent. You've touched nary a scrap of your supper. Are you unwell?
Yeah, I'm just sad because my cool girlfriend died.
I
Armor, who is
watched my
also seated
Uncle Ben
beside me,
die.
shoots me a worried glance. It seems he's noticed that I haven't taken so much as a
Your,
bite yet.
your girlfriend may have died, but you see how fucking sick I was back there?
Did a cool big punch. It was awesome.
Fucking weird.
I not back.
Were you watching? Hold on, let me compose myself. I know I need to eat, but my body just won't cooperate.
One can scarcely blame you for that, after what we've borne witness to.
Armor places a hand on his helmet. There's a faint scratch where his temple would be. Did the black machine give you that scratch?
Indeed it did. I trod myself invincible so long as I wore this armature. I wanted to be struck by a bitter blow, healing over. I relied too heavily upon the suit my father crafted. I sought to become the perfect armor. Immovable, indestructible, foolhardy blunder.
Armor clenches his fist as he speaks. His steel-wrapped fingers creak like an anguished moan, stifling its despair.
Next we meet, I vow I shall pulverize that blasted contraption. I swear it upon my life, my honor, and my polished suit of silver.
Your armor's made of silver?
Your dad made
Wow,
you
that's
that
pretty
suit?
weak.
You seem
Cute,
composed.
cute suit. Did your husband make it for you?
No, exactly. And did you listen?
He didn't do a very good job.
Damn.
You seem composed, but I guess you were just shaken up by what happened too, huh? Makes you feel a bit better in a way. It's good to know that there's someone else here who hasn't recovered from Holmes's death.
Not us alone.
Armor gestures with his chin toward the others seated at the table.
They may not reveal it upon their faces, but they too feel some degree of shock. They simply force it down for the morrow's sake. Your absent appetite is no cause for reproach, sir incompetent. You, a stranger to death, have lost someone dear. 'Tis only natural.
Yeah, you're right.
Such cheers intentionally projected as to cope with the tragedy we failed to prevent.
Prevent.
Prevent. Anyone who considers death and violence a daily reality has no business calling themselves a detective.
Active.
And those who are brave and fuck. Hold on. Wait, no.
Abhor.
Silence.
Abhor.
Damn it.
Abhor.
It's the word whore and then ab before it.
Yeah.
Like
Abhor
Mirko
tragedy
stands.
and work tirelessly to reverse the damage they cause. Those are the true detectives. Detectives. So you too must steel yourself, Otto. Be a true detective. One who will never give in, no matter what may befall you. Ooh.
I recall Holmes's words from no more than a few hours ago.
Apparently, she also said something about one who was being a soldier.
He had such high hopes for me, but we parted for good before I even had the chance to live up to them. So now, there's only one thing I can do.
The right thing.
This is no time for me to complain about how hard it is to eat. I lift my spoon, which had been sitting idly this whole entire time, and slurp up a mouthful of soup.
Take the soup and eat it.
Dramatic soup.
It should taste good. I can smell its aroma. Yet its flavor is cold and lifeless, as my body is rejecting it. I tense, forcing myself to swallow.
Sir incompetent? Is something amiss? You need to strain yourself.
I'm fine. I've got to eat if I want to get strong.
Yeah, but forcing yourself to eat in these situations, you're just gonna vom, dude.
I take another sip of the flavorless liquid and shove some bread into my mouth. It's
Good.
bland and dry, like eating a sponge, but I managed to keep it down. As a survivor, the only thing I can do is follow the lessons our chief left behind. Holmes, I hope you're watching.
Is that a water noise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just tears.
Tears streaming down my face. Whether it's from the stress, the food, or something else, I can't say. I let them flow as I continue to eat. This food is so middling, I'm fucking crying. I swear I'll take down whoever did this. Just you wait and see.
It's fucking raw.
Thanks for the meal. After chewing every fiber of my being, I finally finished my food. For some reason, everyone I looked around, everyone's eyes are wide, like saucers. What's wrong, guys? What's wrong?
Dude, you were just horking that stuff down in dead silence while crying up a river. Like, hello? You sure you're alright, bro? If you got something on your mind, just come out and spill the beans.
Surely he was thinking about my awesome moves.
Verily. We are always at the ready to lend you our strength, Sir Incompetent.
This is like the 8th time they've asked him, like, hey, you good?
Surely,
He's not good.
surely
Clearly
calling
they
him incompetent over and over again will help his mental state.
Can you guys,
Clearly,
I was
they
gonna say,
call me
You
competent
literally
or
named him
something?
that.
look.
Get
It's
him
obvious that a
yourself.
lot of them have really high emotional intelligence, so of course they'd want to figure out if he's okay. He's
But
just being too much of a
are
whiny.
you
sweet.
okay, incompetent? Are you
Like that.
alright, incompetent? What's the matter, incompetent?
You've
Don't worry,
forgotten-
you're our
Are,
incompetent.
are you
detective.
forgetting how incompetent you are?
Hey, you incompetent fuck! Hey, you doing all right, man? Just.
I know you're sad that you feel like. I know you're sad that you feel like you're not worth it because you fucked up and you have survivor's guilt. But just remember, you're the incompetent detective.
Everything you do is a mistake.
Great job, shitty detective.
Oh boy.
This isn't good. I got so lost in my head that I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings.
What's wrong, dumb shit detective?
Well,
Getting
this
too worked up
isn't a
about things
dumb
has always
shit
been a pet habit of
detective.
mine.
You mean gumshoe?
I let a deep sigh and began speaking, quietly enough that no one else can hear. According to Holmes, work is the best remedy for sadness. So I'm going to put all my effort into solving this quartering Duke case.
I want salad now.
I'll be real, I tried that, made it
You
worse.
brought my salad?
Dude, I'm just saying, it made it
Salad?
worse.
I can also attest to this. You don't want to do that at all.
You don't make friends with salad.
As we tidy up, the formerly tense atmosphere seems to have relaxed quite a bit.
Hey, Rowdy, incompetent. What made you become detectives in the first place?
Just imagine like, anytime they call him incompetent detective, he just starts crying.
No, like it's like a fucking zoom in on his face. It's like a fucking Shinji face when he's having like the breakdown at the end.
Hey, the hell's this coming from? Don't go daydreaming so much that you drop a plate.
Rowdy scowls while drying the dinnerware with a surprisingly delicate touch. The downtown snorts as she washes the dishes.
All good. I'm downtown detective. Remember, communication's like my whole shtick. I'm not gonna drop any plates. I'm like 10 for brains over there.
My deepest, sincerest apologies. As I could not assist with the cookery, I only wished to help where I was able.
Oh yeah, right. His finger mobility might not work in that suit. Poor guy. Pipe down, air helmet. Just be a good knight and wipe down the table, okay? I'm so sorry.
Understood. Sir Incompetent, I beg your forgiveness for burdening you with the shattered shards of my blunders.
It's fine. Cleaning is my special skill, after all. In fact, it was my main responsibility back at the agency. Without me around, the office gets buried underneath the dust and beer cans in no time.
Ew.
I sweep up the broken plate with a broom and dustpan, suddenly praying that Mr. Gunjoji takes care of the housework while I'm out.
So, like I was saying, what made you want to be a detective? These dishes are gonna take some time, and I just gotta know.
Meh, it's nothing too special. First person I ever met who was stronger than me was a detective, so I figured I'd become one too. That's all.
Even stronger than you, Rowdy? What kind of guy was he?
It was a lady, dumbass. A lady. And she hit harder than any thug or gangster. You could say it was love at first punch. Ever since, I've been training to beat her and become the world's strongest detective in the whole wide world.
Hey, wait, isn't that just like Sakura's deal in Danganronpa?
It is, except she has a boyfriend.
It's true.
The whole wide world, even.
Isn't that a little sketch, though? You better not turn into one of those detectives who does underground fighting. How about you, Incompetent? You seem pretty big into detectives. Like,
Discombobulate.
like... Okay. Like, way more than most. What's the story there?
Well... A long time ago, I witnessed my friend's murder. Ever since, I've wanted to become a detective who could protect others.
Oh, gee. Sorry for making you dredge that back up.
It got updated pretty recently, it's fine. Oh no, it's my fault for making things so heavy. I haven't exactly reached that goal yet, so I'm mostly saying this is a way to push myself. That way I can work towards getting stronger.
I don't know. The fact you can think of it that way tells me you're pretty strong already.
Come again?
Nah, ignore me. It's nothing important.
Hey, what's the big idea making us do all the talking? How about you tell us why you're a detective downtown?
Well, all done with the dishes. Tune in next time for the thrilling conclusion.
What the? You get back here!
Alright, see you guys in the dining room at 7.
I eagerly await some Mystic's English breakfast.
Ugh, like what even is English food? All I know is fish and chips or whatever.
The jellied eels are a delicacy, right? But I'm not sure a girl like you would find it very appetizing.
Huh? I'll Google it once I'm off this island.
Oh boy, we got a new one.
Yeah, we got fake Google, let's go.
I'm bushed. Think I'll head upstairs and shower for turning it. Catch you in the AM.
Wait up, Rowdy! I'll come with. We can take a bath together! I just checked it out, and the tub is stupid huge.
Meh, waiting for the bath to perhaps a drag. So sure, I'm fine with you hopping in.
Oh, BT Dubs, you're sharing a room with Gourmet, right? Do you, like, already know each other or something?
Yeah, she's been looking after me for a while now.
Rowdy and Downtown head upstairs as they continue chatting together.
Ah, I've left something in the dining hall. I shall go fetch it. For thee, retire to your chambers in the meantime.
I'm sure you of all people will be fine on your own. But be careful just in case, okay? If anything happens, message me on my D-pad.
Ah, you have our roles reversed. Call upon me in your hour of need. I shall rush to your aid without hesitation. Rest you, Mary. We shall meet again in the dining hall when the next sun rises.
Right. Good night, Armor. My room's on the 2nd floor, so I'll be heading up now. Hey, Doleful. Thanks for everything today. No, thank you! Let's just be sure to keep that as up tomorrow. Huh? Incompetent, your eyes look red. you alright? Huh. I wonder why.
Maybe because he was crying about 10 to 20 minutes ago?
I tried to look at my face in the reflection of my D-pad, but I can't make anything out. My eyes must be bloodshot or something.
Man got hit at that murder mystery pack.
You're probably just tired. Go get some rest. Yeah, I will. Night, Doleful. Good night. See you tomorrow. I leave Doleful and head to the first floor room where Holmes was intended to stay. I exit the room and head down to the hall until I reach 3 doors, one of which leads to my accommodations. Now that I'm alone, I finally feel sleepy. My anxiety must be calming down. I'm pretty confident that I'll knock out the second time my head hits the pillow. I feel a little guilty using the room meant for Holmes, but I'm grateful all the same for fighting to stay awake. I open the door.
Dead body!
Put your bets in now. Is he going to say it smells like her?
Damn it. Oh, I think this is B again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
Just a little bit
Hello.
more B.
Mm.
Well, unless you're just a ghost hunting him now, which is also, I guess, possible.
My goodness, Watto. You certainly did take your time.
Huh? There's no way I should be hearing that voice right now. In the guest room is a large bed. Upon it sits Holmes, smiling gleefully.
Okay.
Oh my god,
God,
she's young!
Okay, then.
Is she
No!
actually a ghost,
I love
or is
these
this a
theories!
hologram?
She's glowing.
She's
It's
my
just- it might be a
face!
hologram.
Okay, that time that was my bad. I actually fucking skipped it.
My goodness, Watto. You certainly did take your time. I'm pleased to see you opened up to the other detectives. You're just as adaptable as you were in your childhood.
That's not a weak, creepy way to say it.
Saika? No, it couldn't be. She died right in front of me. I'm sure of it. Drenched in blood, her limbs gashed. It was a horrid, hopeless death.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
17.
Though, to be fair, I am dead. I suppose that's technically true. The second time I've gotten to be a ghost.
Yeah, hologram. Let's
Oh,
go.
shit!
Oh, CG!
Or no, actually a ghost. Never mind.
Oh, that's actually good.
Straight
Yeah,
to
it's
the ghost.
nice.
She looks like Beatrice.
I'm glad they're committing to the hair covering an eye. As they
Beatrice.
should.
From the bed, Holmes gently floats into the air. What's more, her body is suddenly translucent to the point where I can see the wall behind her. What is
Sick.
this? What's going on? My drowsiness feels gone in an instant, yet I feel like I'm already dreaming. No, wait, that's it. This is a dream. It has to be, yeah. I'll just pinch my cheek and... darn it, I don't have the strength to make it hurt. Alright, once more, with all my might. Ow! This isn't a dream? But how?
Now, why the sudden act of self-harm? Does my absence cost you that much distress? Okay.
It's been less than a day.
You know, you could tone it down a little bit. You did die in
No.
front.
Yeah, turn it up. I'd give you a pat for comfort, but I fear I'd just pass right through. How's this, Watto? Can you feel my hand sticking into your head?
Wait, what?
Ghost.
Those
Well,
things. Evidently not. What a shame. I was looking forward to coming up from behind and giving you a good scare. I tell you, Watto, being a ghost is certainly has its inconveniences.
Phoenix, never give up. Be yourself.
Man, being dead sucks.
Eek.
Eek.
He's eking out.
Oh dear.
No longer able to control myself, I let out an ear-splitting scream. So I can hear what I assume is the pounding of footsteps fast approaching.
Hey!
Incompetent. Are you in peril? It's I, Armor Detective, here to protect you.
And there's the knight in shining armor.
Armor forcefully throws open the door. I slacken at the sight of my friends sinking into the ground. Armor, look! It's Holmes!
Lady Holmes? Where is she?
Can't you see her? She's right next to
Gaslight.
you! In front of me!
Yes, I'd get girl boss.
Holmes stands directly before Armor and waves her hands, but he doesn't respond. What in the world could this mean? Is this all just a prank? Is everyone else in on it?
She's a ghost.
This isn't a book
Confident.
5.
You alright, bro?
Embarrassing.
Oh, thank God, the
I'll
expert is
begin if I allow
here.
any more harm to befall my dear comrades. Come, malefactor! Thou shalt become rust upon my blade! The president of another files into the room, but none of them notice Holmes. Slowly but surely,
Oh,
the
God,
situation
not
I'm in
even
begins to
this.
dawn on me. I see. Now I get it. I'm just hallucinating.
Well, surely it's time to test Mystic's chops and how for real he is.
Yeah. Hallucinating. So your screeching moments ago was no cause for alarm?
It's weird how he's taking I'm hallucinating suddenly as, oh, don't be worried about me though.
I feel it though.
She's right by your side, Armor. Though you can't actually tell, can you?
By my side! Can you hear my voice, Lady Holmes? I've made many a query for you. Pray, reveal yourself to me.
Yes, I can hear you. It's regrettable that we were unable to finish our discussion, Armor.
The ghost has a bitter smile on her troubled face as she apologizes. No matter how much I stare, she really does look just like Holmes. It has to be a delusion born of my guilt. The level of accuracy is honestly frightening. I think I've become this mentally invested. Sorry for causing a scene.
Main thing is, you're safe. Just keep that head screwed on. I've seen this stuff happen out in the wilderness. Even normal stuff seems freaky when your brain's all jumbled.
You know, I love these guys. They're not like calling him a crazy weirdo for thinking that there's a ghost in his room. They're like, you know, as long as you're doing alright, it's fine.
I never got
They have
this.
high emotional intelligence.
He can say what she's saying, and he can prove her existence, but ask him to put fingers behind their back, and have her
Yeah,
look
that's
and
what I
tell
was
him.
thinking, but like, it's fine.
Yeah, but he
And
doesn't
what?
think that she's real.
Mhm.
And what? Ruin
Mm.
the plot?
hmm
You'll end up making phantoms out of mold hills.
Thanks, Rowdy. I think the expression is making mountains out of molehills. I feel about uneasy correcting her mistake. An angry Rowdy is way scarier than any phantom.
That's fair.
Was it truly just an hallucination, incompetent detective? Yeah, I think so. Mystic stares me down skeptically. It seems I'm under suspicion. That's only natural after I gathered everyone here with my screaming just to write it off as a delusion. I've got to be careful, even I think my words sound dubious. If this keeps up, I'll lose what trust I have in no time.
Oh, sorry.
Just a bit more.
Okay. I'd like to make this clear since you seem to be mistaken. But I'm not a hallucination, you know.
Here,
It's
hold on
just what a
second.
hallucination would say.
B, we can save. Do you want to take? Do you want to call it? Do you want to end it for now?
It's 15 minutes. We got this. It's okay.
I mean, she's kind of clear. I mean, she's pretty translucent at least.
Holmes' face suddenly appears from behind Mystic. Startled as I am, I hide it from my face and whisper quietly to myself. Mind reading too? Yeah, I'm definitely hallucinating. I'm not falling for it.
In your face is it all. It's easy to summarize your thoughts, even without reading your mind. Though it seems I am, in fact, able to do so. If you still doubt me, how about I tell you who's sleeping in the room above? I'd wager you don't know the answer to that one. I passed through the walls a moment ago to check. Armor's next door, while Rowdy and Gourmet are above. Care to confirm with them?
I don't like the idea of this hallucination manipulating me, but it can't hurt to make sure. It's probably wrong anyway. Time to get this sorted out. So, Rowdy, Armor, what rooms are you two staying in?
Kind of an out of the blue question, but the one right above us. What's it to you?
My chamber is right beside yours. Should you truly encounter a threat, I shall as ever, hasten to your aid. Pray, set your mind at ease, good sir.
Ah, I see.
Do you believe me now?
Holmes wears the same impish grin that she had when she was alive, plus the same face, voice, and so forth. It's enough to make my head spin. My eyes and ears are playing tricks on me. This can't be the real Holmes. She was killed! Murdered in cold blood before my very eyes!
All good there, bro? So pale, you look like the inside of an eggplant.
Sorry, I guess I really am exhausted. Had to get a good night's rest.
To be for the best. Weariness oft sets in after a harrowing ordeal. Harrowing.
Armored detective is right and competent. Your mind has been pushed to its limits. Should ever be too much to shoulder, you are welcome to confide in me. I shall do my utmost to ease your burden.
See, they're not being total asses to one another. This is genuinely refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Are you alright?
Yeah, but where's
incompetent?
Renegade?
Still got all your limbs on, dude?
That's a little much, don't you think? You can clearly tell he's still alive.
Now this common rabble to cause me distress. How deplorable.
To the surprise of no one, the bourgeois is unempathetic to the plights of anyone else.
Look, it took around 15 minutes to explain the situation and apologize to the gathering crowd.
Sorry, ghosts. You know.
After more or less wrapping things up, the others returned to their rooms and left me to my own devices. Or so I thought.
Surprise, Ghost is here.
That ghostly girl was still in front of me. After correctly locating the others' rooms, I'm starting to believe that she's the real deal. If Holmes actually had survived, if I could get the chance to apologize to Saika, I'd be happy beyond words.
Happy beyond words, I suppose that makes two of us.
Saika Maizono. Reading my mind again. I guess I really am losing it.
No need to be hasty. Admittedly, even I don't fully understand this situation. But it seems to be something quite extraordinary.
Good job getting those ghost powers. Yeah.
Like him Ninja Maiden or
She thinks
something.
he's rather tasty.
She's a phantom. Now, my apologies for giving you such a fright. Allow me to explain from the beginning.
My parents built a very strange machine.
Okay.
Holmes speaks calmly, as if there's nothing out of the ordinary about what's going on.
To summarize, I, Saika Sharon Ford Holmes, appear to be a residual memory of sorts. Or, to put it in simpler terms, a ghost.
Oh, fuck. A ghost? You mean they actually exist?
Yes.
Who can say? While I may be a seasoned detective, I've only been a ghost for 2 hours. I'm just as clueless as you, so please save your inquiries.
Yeah, she hasn't even read the handbook. Oof.
Hey, you think if he actually walks through her, that would count as them doing it?
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Jody put his hand through his head.
Ghost job, ghost job, ghost.
No.
It only works if they can kinda touch you.
Jesus. Since I'm hard-pressed to describe it in any other way, however, I've opted to go with the term residual memory.
And he knows how to work clay.
Isn't that a little careless, relying on hypotheticals for things you can't explain? I mean...
You're a fan of mystery novels, yes? Then surely you're familiar with this Holmes quote. Oh, Lord. When you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to Erica.
In other words, once the facts have disproven all other options, that which remains must too be fact, no matter how unrealistic it appears.
That line comes from the second of Sherlock Holmes' stories, The Sign on the Four, where Watson is befuddled by a seemingly impenetrable room. Watson then notices a possibility he had overlooked, that the criminal had escaped outside without ever touching the floor. It was a quintessential approach for Holmes, who presented conclusion after conclusion that common sense would never produce. True, Sherlock does seem to deduce the truths that seem impossible at a glance. What does that have to do with this?
Sherlock Holmes doesn't make baseless deductions. Rather, he observes the facts and derives from it. Rather, he observes the facts and derives the process from the results to form his hypothesis. As a bearer of his family name, I also practice this method of hypothesis-based inference, known as abductive reasoning. Oh my god, not Sana. Roxy, hello.
Oh, Roxy.
Hi, Roxy.
Hey, Roxy.
Roxy.
That name sounds familiar.
Hello, Hello, Roxanne.
It's hard to believe.
And yet, the truth has occurred before our very eyes. Progress cannot be made if we avert our eyes from reality.
Yeah, but what if your eyes aren't real?
Oh,
You
Dude,
should
shit,
really
fuck.
go talk to Mystic about this.
On God, hello? I didn't believe in the paranormal either, but in my current predicament, I can only assume I'm a spirit, or a residual memory, or what have you. My hypothesis may seem far-fetched, but I do hope you're beginning to accept it.
He just wakes up Mystic in the middle of the night and he's like, yeah, of course go surreal. Go to bed.
Wow.
What are you doing?
The fact
Think
that
I'm-
Mystic didn't just sense her in the room, though, kind of...
You think I'm fucking parading around in this shit for my health? You
To be-
think this is a gimmick?
To be
Yes,
fair,
actually.
he was kind of like, "Are you sure you think it's just an hallucination?" To me, like, "I don't know."
It could be that he might sense her or something, and he's not just a chuny buyo man.
There's no arguing with her. I don't have any convincing
that's
counter
armor.
theories to offer. Given this is one big hallucination, there's no other explanation besides what Holmes had proposed. First things first, I need to come to terms with this. That Holmes' spirit really has appeared before me.
You're an awfully dour sort, Watto.
Holmes let out a chuckle as I clutched my head in my hands.
To be fair, it's only natural to be taken aback when a girl who supposedly died suddenly appears before you.
You think?
One thing I'd like to note, however, while I may seem calm on the outside, I too am quite bewildered by this turn of events.
Wait, really? I think she seems more vibrant than when she was alive.
It's
That's
just
exactly why I
when
can't
you
let go of my lingering doubts.
Meanwhile, secretly behind this smile, you just hear, ah!
Just like internal screaming going, ah!
But of course, by the time I came around, I was already floating above your head. My feet hover above the ground. I can't touch a thing, and no one else can see me. Moreover, it says I'm bound to you by an invisible chain, or like a game mechanic.
It's the red string of fate.
She's my
No.
astral chain!
Beyond two
No,
souls.
Oh my god, it's...
Rain code.
Shut up.
They're on the star rail.
Come here next Friday. Actually, wait, that's right. The fucking, what is it? The other goddamn detective There's like 2 fucking detective games that are coming out on the 30th. Shit!
Ghost Trick?
Yeah,
Okay,
Ghost
Rain
Trick and what is it? Yeah, Raincoat.
Good old roast
Oh,
trick.
yeah! Wait, Ghost Trick actually comes out on the 30th?
Yep.
Son of a bitch! Okay, who
Yeah.
wants to stream Raincoat?
God, I don't know.
I won't because I'm too busy with Final Fantasy 16, and after that I might go back to Street Fighter, and after that I'll get back to Zelda.
So many
think-
games and so little
Well, actually,
time.
that's right. Josh, we can't even be here on fucking this Friday and Sunday. We could just do it.
Also, hey, regardless of what game I'm playing, October 20th, I'm going to stop everything I'm doing because Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
Shut up.
jeez. Okay.
Spider-Man.
Anywho,
Spider-Man.
Boogaloo?
You want to save
Wait, what do
here,
you mean
or
Josh
shall
I
won't
think
be
we?
I
here
think
on
this is a
Friday or
good place
Sunday
to
or
stop.
Saturday?
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
he's
it looks
doing
like he's
stuff
about to
this
fucking go
weekend.
to bed.
Whatever. He can
Yeah,
go to
you
bed
do.
next
3-day
week.
weekend.
What'd you say?
Okay.
Josh is doing stuff this weekend, I think.
Spider-Man.
Okay. How about
Yeah.
Ghost Trick this weekend and we can convince Joshy to join us for Raincoat?
Nah, I think he's gonna play that shit on his own time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Bro fucking loves
I do need
Danganronpers.
I
to-
believe he has said as
maybe
much,
Ghost
yeah.
Trick. Who knows?
do need to
fair.
finish 13
Honestly,
Sentinels now that I finished Eastward finally.
Hmm.
We'll figure it
Congratulations.
out on Friday. No worries. We got a couple days.
I'll think about getting around to. I'll think about getting 13 Sentinels after Final Fantasy 16,
Never.
after Street Fighter, after Tears of the Kingdom, and maybe after Spider-Man 2.
I'll
You
think
got the
about
first
finishing Final
Pikmin!
Fantasy 14 at some point.
I own every
But
Pikmin game.
I'm playing
Believe in you,
I'm playing
B.
Final Fantasy 16, the only Final Fantasy game Yoshi P's worked on.
It's the only one.
It's the only one that.
That's crazy.
Alrighty then. That's
Didn't
the
you
end
say
of
you
it.
worked on FF14 though?
No, it's the only one.
It's the only one.
It's the only one where Yoshi Soken also did the soundtrack.
Hilarious.
That is not his name,
Anyways, after spreading misinformation on the internet, good night,
Okay.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good
We're gonna let
night.
B die now. Goodbye.
Whoa.